This is the Korean powerhouse of Hanji, Cheonyang P&B. Hanji, world-class paper with a history of 1,000 years. Hanji, traditional paper of Korea. It has a history over 1,000 years. It has already been a world-class paper since its strength, and soft and delicate colors were praised highly by literary personalities of the Song Dynasty during the Goryeo Dynasty.
한지는 일단은 그 재료하고 물에서 그 보존성을 볼 수가 있습니다. 그래서 우리가 역사적으로 보면 부구정광 대다란이경을 현재에도 이제 발견되어서 볼 수 있는 것과 같이 그 재료가 당나무 원료로서 굉장히 우수하고 정말 깨끗한 물로 이제 사용한 한지이기 때문에 중성을 또 나타냅니다. 그래서 그런 재료와 물에서 한지가 천년이 간다고 볼 수 있습니다.
In the past, Hanji was very much ingrained into our lives. Hanji was used in every department of our lives, such as food, clothing, and shelter. And Jeonju was the representative Hanji producing area. Thanks to Hanji, Jeonju fan has been recognized as a local specialty, and publication culture has flourished here. Jeonju was the representative Hanji producing area, and even now, many Hanji artisans have carried on the legacy of Hanji. Recently, Jeonju Hanji did marvel. There was Cheonyang P&B in the center of it. The Louvre Museum in France, one of the top 3 museums in the world, restored cultural assets with Jeonju Hanji. In June of this year, the Turkish government published the Quran, the holy book of Islam, made from Jeonju Hanji. We delivered a copy of the letter made from Jeonju Hanji, which was sent to the Vatican by King Gojong 113 years ago to Pope Francis. American print artists experienced Hanji at Cheonyang P&B. Welcome guests to Jeonju City. Bill and his wife, print artists, saw Hanji Festival and flew all the way to Jeonju because they wonder about Jeonju City, the home of Hanji.
I'm always trying to learn more about paper and paper making. But I've looked at Chinese papers, I've looked at Korean papers, I've expanded it. And so in order to try to understand more about it, I want to know where it's made. And 2 places that have come up are Jeonju, of course, and Andong also.
Yes.
And but that's we came out of interest to explore about paper.
I visited Cheonyang P&B, Hanji manufacturer, to see directly how beautiful and strong Hanji was made. I beat mulberry fiber with a club into a thick pulp and took off floating fibers from water. The work was not easy, but I could make a piece of Hanji after several tries.
Oh, I was amazed. That was really something. First of all, I was very impressed by the man who made the paper. He had a serenity about himself, a calmness. It was also interesting that he did not involve himself with the business side, only with the craft, for the actual making of the paper. It's almost like he was living a pure life.
Bill, an American print artist, met a craftsman of Hanji in Cheonyang P&B and was impressed by the experience of making papers in person.
And for Eastern paper, of all the ones that I've tried, the only paper that's strong enough is Hanji. Okay?
Yes.
All the Japanese papers I've tried that have been available in the United States can't handle this. The Chinese papers that I can find can't do this, but Hanji can do it. But the other fact is that Hanji is beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So that's very important as well. I want to see it, I want to hold it. You know, I want to put art on it because of the paper. So that's something that Hanji had.
After Bill felt the touch of strong and beautiful Hanji, he wants to make his works with Jeonju Hanji in the future. We look forward to the future of Jeonju Hanji, which shall be changed into work with his hands.